Hey everybody, it's Ray Haycraft with Fuel the Scene magazine, and I'm here with...
Valentino from Of Mice and Men.
Hell yeah. So you all are playing today.
We sure are. We're going to rock the stage a little bit later around 3 o'clock. And then Ozzy Osbourne's going to kick ass at the end of the night, and I'm so pumped.
Oh.
And Zombie too. Wow, today's just going to be epic.
So this lineup is insane.
Sure is.
Absolutely. Are you particularly excited about playing with any of the artists today? Any starstruck moments?
As aforementioned, obviously, Ozzy and stoked to see the Five Finger guys. Our brothers Sleeping with Siren are here. It's a pretty stacked bill. Gojira, Mastodon.
A little bit.
Damn, and I know I'm missing a bunch because I looked at the lineup and I was like, okay, I'm going to be busy watching a ton of bands today. So... we love music festivals. Mm-hmm. So appreciative to Danny Wimmer Presents for always, thinking of us and having us out here. This is an infrastructure and a community of great people that love music and musicians and everything. And for us to be a part of this, that there's people camping out over there. They're going to be here all weekend celebrating rock and metal music. We need more of that in this world. And I feel like everyone needs that outlet. And for us to all be here together, it's amazing.
So you all have been on the road, hitting the road like crazy. We saw you at Carolina Rebellion.
Yes.
We were there, said hello, saw your set, which was kick-ass.
Thank you very much.
What is the best and most, I guess, the thing that sets festivals apart for you all?
Kind of like what I just said about just everyone coming together and for the sake of music and for the love of rock and metal and all that. And I guess my favorite thing about it is you get so many bands and everyone there is ready to listen. And I think in a lot of ways that's good. I mean, for myself growing up and being a young kid, I never had big festivals like this. Like we had stuff like the Warped Tour or whatever. And it's like I would go and see those bands and be like, all right, oh wow, this band sounds really good. And I think that festival atmosphere of so much going on, it's like a sensory overload and to an almost like umpteenth power because it's so much awesome stuff going around and again, like I said, Danny Wimmer Presents, they really pull out all the stops and make sure that they get the best bands and they get the best, I guess, everything, man. I hear there's even like a bourbon tasting bar. Like I can't wait.
There's a speakeasy somewhere.
There's a speakeasy somewhere? Okay.
Yes, and
all
there's
right.
clues.
Thank
You're supposed to follow the white rabbit.
Okay, cool.
I don't know what that means yet.
But
sick.
I'll See
let
what
you
I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah.
These festivals
exactly.
are awesome. If you haven't come out to these, you're missing out because this is really an awesome experience. So come out.
Now, before this festival season started, you all released Unbreakable to great acclaim.
Thank you.
What are fans, reacting the best to in your live set now? The changes that have been made. What's resonating the most?
All of it, to be honest. The new songs back to me. Everyone's singing back to me louder than I ever thought. It's so cool, and even seeing the old songs and just everything and going through our whole catalog and doing all of our music and being able to perform that, it's just fun. And every song kind of has its own special crowd interaction where, our fans know how the music makes them feel, and for us, that's what it's all about. And we always try and write music that will make our audience feel something and engage the audience too. Because we're a live band, and we're always going to be playing live shows. And while albums are cool, you listen to that when you're jogging or doing whatever, but when you want to get rocked, you come to a live show, and for us, that's our favorite thing to do. So, we just enjoy it.
So how is filming the music videos like for Unbreakable or like the documentary different for you than playing the live shows and not having that live interaction?
It's just another outlet of art for us. We enjoy doing all those things. We have a tour documentary coming out called Unbreakable on
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, Friday the 13th, yep. And that documents our summer playing festivals and going and playing small club shows overseas and just really reconnecting with our fans. And for us, that's so important. And our love for our fans and just music, not even just fans. Those are people that support us and support our vision and our dreams and not to mention music lovers. So, that comes out on Friday the 13th. And then...
And people can view it now, right? If they're part of the Ampersand.
Yeah, if they're part of the Ampersand, which is our fan community online, where we put a bunch of backstage stuff. We're always trying to update it with stuff that you don't necessarily see on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, like backstage stuff from the studio, recaps from those festivals, special photo sets, like just a ton of content for the fan that likes that kind of stuff. You know, it's not for everybody, but if you want to watch our movie 2 weeks early, you know, sign up for the fan club. You obviously love the band. So for us, it's just, you know, we love the support through all of that, and we always try and go the extra mile for our fans.
Now, speaking of Instagram, I saw a cryptic post about a new music video being shot that you can't tell us about yet, I'm sure, because it's secret. But what can you tell us about things that are on the horizon that fans can get excited about?
There is new music coming soon. Soon.
How soon is soon?
I don't know, but as soon. We don't even know yet. But soon. We're still getting mixes back, and we've just spent the better part of the last couple months writing and recording the rest of our album. And we're really excited with it, and we're so proud of it. We think it's going to show a good amount of growth, you know, and we're always looking for that challenge. Of Mice and Men is always trying to challenge themselves on new records, and I feel like, you know, this one's our 5th one, and we're really excited. And there has been a lot of change, but for us, and like anybody, you got to roll with the punches, and you got to create your own destiny. You got to do this. You know, and so for us, we really wanted to channel that into our music and create, you know, the next chapter of Mice and Men to truly show what we're about and what Of Mice and Men is about, and all the way back to referencing stuff from our first albums. You know, like everything about Of Mice and Men is a collective with everyone that, you know, we've ever encountered at our shows and everything, and everyone's so important to us, and we tried to really channel that into the music. And maybe some people say that all the time, but we really actively do that stuff. So, you know, it's just it's cool. And so we shot a music video, we included fans, it was so sick, it came out really, really awesome. And
when might that drop?
Hey, at any time. We just released that Unbreakable thing. You know, that was like, we were just, you know, we're just creating stuff at all times, and we can't wait to share it with everybody. And if you didn't know Of Mice and Men, we're still rocking. You know, we're out here, we're doing these festivals, and we're making content, making new music, videos, you name it.
So you said you all have been recording over the last few months while you've been on the road.
Yep.
How is that process, the writing process, while?
For Mice and Men, like, we write whenever. Like, if an idea hits with technology these days, we're all pretty well faceted with our iPhones, with our MacBooks, with our instruments. You know, there's V-drums, you know, there's little guitars that we have on the bus that we can plug into the computers, and they sound like huge guitars. Like, when inspiration strikes, like, this is our life. So whether we're on tour or we're at home, it's so difficult to try and get yourself into, okay, now I'm going to sit down and do my homework. You know, it's not like that. Like, for us, we try and do it as we go, and we wrote almost half our album on tour this last summer after playing festival shows and being like, dude, Gojira just rocked that crowd, like, and seeing these bands like totally demolish, and it being like real kick-ass metal music. We're like,
I mean, what better inspiration, though?
Exactly. And so for us, that's what I mean, is this being a collaborative effort where these bands don't even realize that they're inspiring us, but in a lot of ways, like, us just being around the music and seeing it was a huge inspiration. So inspiration strikes whenever. Mice is always writing, you know, like, we've already kind of started some new stuff, just because we just write, and then we kind of put an album together with the best songs that we feel. We had like over 40 for this album.
Wow.
Like, so many. So it's all a process, and because we try and be so in tune with it that and in tune with each other that we all know, we all love this one, we all love this one. And then coming together an album, or putting together the album, becomes a little bit easier in that sense.
Now, all of that extra material, will that maybe be used for future releases, or the things that maybe?
I don't know. We could. You know, we've kind of talked about it. Lincoln Park does something really cool where they put them up for their fan club online. So we might do something like that, where, you know, if you want to hear some of the ideas that turned into actual song, maybe we'll throw them on online. I don't know. If you like that idea, tweet us.
And join the ampersand
there it
online.
On miceandmenofficial.com.
Hell yeah. All right. Do you have any closing words of wisdom for your fans watching at home?
Work hard, play hard, enjoy music, and listen to your favorite song at loud volumes. at all times.
All times.
All times.
Never stop. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, thank you so much.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
And have a great set today.
Yeah, fuel the scene.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you guys.